at the pyramids of Giza. I'm so excited. Come!
Hello everybody and welcome to this video tour of the pyramids of Giza. I'll share our experience of visiting the pyramid complex and give you some helpful tips and tricks along the way. We spent a total of 6 hours here and didn't even see all of it. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a like and subscribe for more Egypt content coming soon.
Welcome to Egypt.
There are two entrances to enter the pyramid complex, the Sphinx Entrance and the Great Gate. We decided to take an Uber from our hotel to the Great Gate entrance because we thought it would be a bit quieter. When you arrive at the Great Gate entrance, there are several ticket kiosks and 2 self-service screens which we chose to use. An adult ticket to enter just the complex costs 700 Egyptian pounds, which is about £10. But if you wish to go inside the pyramids or the tombs, you must pay for these separately. The Great Pyramid, or Khufu's pyramid, costs an extra 1,500 Egyptian pounds, which is about £22. Menkaure's pyramid is an extra 280 Egyptian pounds, or roughly £4. The Labour tomb is 700 Egyptian pounds, and the Mars Ankh tomb is 200 Egyptian pounds. So it does add up if you want to do all of them. Once you have your tickets, you'll head through airport-style security. You'll then be inside the visitors centre, however we decided to head straight to see the pyramids and come back and do this at the very end. Okay, we have made it into the pyramids. It's a bit windy, so I'm really sorry if you can't hear me, but this is so exciting. I've wanted to come here since I was about 8 years old. And so we've come to the Great Gate entrance, which... Whoa! So there are 2 entrances you can come to. You can come to the Great Gate, which is where we have arrived at, or you can go to the Sphinx Entrance, which was actually closer to our hotel. But the reason we chose to come to the Great Gate is because it opened only about a month ago, and we thought it would be a lot quieter than the Sphinx Entrance, which is correct. There's like no one here. It is like 7:30 in the morning. And it opens at 7 a.m. But the other reason we decided to come to the Great Gate entrance is because you can get a shuttle bus that takes you around the site, which is really, really helpful because if you didn't know, the actual Giza site is like huge. You can do like a free hop on, hop off shuttle bus, which is amazing, and there's a map in the foyer which I'll put on screen for you, and it tells you what sites it will take you to. So we're so excited to be here. I've wanted to see the pyramids since I was like 8 years old. So to be here is very, very special. But yes, we are currently sat in one of the coaches, if you could not tell, and we're gonna go on an adventure and see the pyramids. So the first stop is the Panoramic station, which we're actually not getting off at because we're here so early. It's quite hazy in the mornings, but obviously the mornings it's cooler. But we're gonna go see the pyramids up close and the Sphinx, and then work our way backwards and come back to the panorama view later, and hopefully it's less hazy so we get a better photo. So top tip for the pyramids. We have made it to stop 3. If you come this way that we have from the Great Gate, it is the first pyramids that you will see, and there they are behind me. Oh my gosh, crazy. Like we said, it is quite hazy, so just bear that in mind. Like, you're either coming in the morning where it's a bit hazy and windy, or you're coming, you know, during the day where it's scorching hot. So 2 choices to make there. But it will be worth it whatever you do. This is honestly the craziest thing I've ever seen. I can't get over just how close you can get up and touch them and stand on them, and I just think that's insane. My little brain can't comprehend how close we can get to these. So this is Menkaure's pyramid, the smallest of the 3 pyramids in Giza. It is famous for the big hole in the north side of the structure. This reportedly came from an order by Al-Aziz Uthman, who wanted to take down the pyramids in the 12th century. His workers began removing the stones, but after 8 months, they gave up because it was too big of a job. You can actually pay for a ticket to get in now, but we've only paid for the main pyramid to go inside of. Obviously, you could spend hours here, which we plan on doing anyway. You can pay to go inside all of them, but it does start to add up. So, of course, there are lots of people trying to sell you camel rides. We've already been asked if we want to do a camel ride. There's actually also some shops, like market stalls over there, but we ignored them and walked past. And everyone we've currently had an interaction with has actually been really nice. A lot of the research I did made it sound like everyone was really rude even when you said no, and they would pester you. I don't know if it's because we're here so early and they're still kind of optimistic that they're going to get a lot of work from today, but everyone we've spoken to has only asked us maybe once or twice and then left us alone. So yeah, but we're currently walking around the side of the Menkaure pyramid, which I believe is the smallest one, although there is another tiny, the Queen's pyramids, which is a set of 3, which is on the other side, I believe. So we're going to work our way around there. So for reference, Toby is 6'3" and he stood next to one of the stones, and it's only just smaller than him, like shorter than him, which is crazy. Thousands of years ago, people were pulling these, like, and they're so thick. Look at that. Look how long one of the stone blocks are.
Hydration is key.
Don't forget your water, kids. So it's currently 9 o'clock, but we did get here about 7:30, and honestly, it's empty. I was really expecting it to be packed. We haven't got to the main pyramid yet, or the Sphinx, and the Sphinx is the main entrance. But yeah, it's amazing. As you can see, it's very windy. We have come prepared with our scarves. We put them over like our nose and mouth just to cover us in case like the sand gets in our way. The sun is blaring down, so come with water, come with sun cream. Be prepared for it to be windy and busy. There's so much history in these walls and in these stones. I can't get over it. I love history. It's fascinating, if you couldn't already tell. And you can see that they light them up in the nighttime. We're making our way over to the Queen's pyramids. You have to be very careful walking around because there's so much like stones and rocks everywhere, and I have already tripped several times. But I am also very clumsy, so you might do better than I do. These 3 smaller pyramids next to Menkaure's pyramid belong to the queens of Menkaure. They are located to the south of the main pyramid and are believed to have been the burial sites for Menkaure's wives or half-sisters. It's very easy to use the coaches to get around the pyramid site. There are pick-up and drop-off signs on both sides of the road depending on which way you want to go. And at each stop there is a bit of shade, a cafe, a gift shop and some toilets. The coaches are very frequent, roughly about every 3 minutes. So the coaches come every couple of minutes, like as we were walking back to the bus stop, there was one there which we obviously missed, but this one only came like 3 minutes later, so you're not waiting very long. So the next stop is Khafre's pyramid, the second largest on the site. Now, the next clip you're going to see is of us nearly being scammed out of some money. One of the people who supposedly worked on the site tried to get us to follow him to the labour tombs, which we didn't have a ticket for. He then started to give us some facts in the hope that we would give him some money as a thank you. What's going on?
You're just showing us the end, where to go to the entrance. It's okay, we can find our own, but thank you.
Toby's made a friend.
Oh, thank you very much.
Oh, the tombs, yes.
Here in the tomb. This is the big pyramid, and the build in 20 years the build. Every 1 year, the work 10,000 people.
Yeah.
For 1 year. Wow. This is the best one. Khafre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second one, different. The small one, Menkaure's. Here, all the pyramid here, 9 pyramid, not 3.
Yeah.
9.
Yeah. Because the Queen's
Oh, the
pyramids
Queen's,
and
yeah.
then
Three big,
Yeah.
6 smaller.
Yeah.
Now I see.
Thank you. It's okay, we can find our own way,
No
but thank you.
problem, sir. Photo ready for you?
No, it's okay. Khafre's pyramid stands at 136 metres high compared to Menkaure's, which is only 61 metres tall. Khafre's pyramid is the only one of the 3 that has a section of the original cladding remaining. This cladding gave the pyramids that smooth look. Khafre was the father of Menkaure and the son of Khufu, who built the Great Pyramid of Giza. We are currently walking in the shade of the Great Pyramid of Giza, and we're walking around the side to get to the entrance because we have tickets to go inside. And there it is, the Great Pyramid of Giza. Oh my goodness. Again, it's still very empty around here. We've come at a great time. The Great Pyramid of Giza was built as the tomb for King Khufu. It is made up of over 2 million limestone blocks and originally stood at a whopping 146.5 meters high. However, over time, the stones have eroded and now it stands roughly at 138 meters tall. So you do get to climb on a little bit of it because that's the robber's entrance, which is how you get into the pyramid. Here we go. Ooh, it's quite warm when it's not windy. So I assume this is Giza. There was a bit of a queue to get inside the pyramid, but not a very long one. It's just slow because it's such a tight space, as you'll see in a bit. Be careful when walking through as it can be a tight squeeze, and also mind your head because both myself and Toby both hit our heads on the ceiling a couple of times when we were crouching down and walking up the ladder. It's like one up, one down.
Hard work.
On the knees. Yeah. How are you doing?
Struggling. My knees.
Do you want to go in front?
That's fine. It's good for letting you.
We've been inside for like 1 minute and it's sweltering hot. The air is so different as well. Toby brought a fan, like an electric fan, and it is the best thing ever. Bring a tiny electric fan because it is so hot in this room. This is incredible.
It's so cool.
And we're the only ones here. So it's really like, you know, a small space, so we have to take it like in single file. Honestly, the best thing I've ever done in my life. I think that was an incredible experience. Well worth the money. It's cheap. Like, we've been inside a wonder of the world. Like, it's amazing. But very hot. Oh my gosh, guys, so hot. That's why you can only really have like 10 minutes because it's just, you'll pass out otherwise.
to buy postcards? Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Where
Thank you anyway. From
London.
I like it. You married from England.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, nice.
Is this your wife and girlfriend?
Yeah, we're girlfriend. No.
Hey, I'm a man, I'm not a boy. This is my gift.
No, I'm sure. No, sell it to someone else, honestly. It's
This is
okay.
my gift from my wife from Yorkshire.
No, it's okay. It's
Have a
okay.
nice day.
No.
No, this is my
don't.
hospitality.
No, it's fine. Oh, we can't
Because if
accept.
you come
We
next
cannot
time,
accept.
don't forget me. See you later, alligator. And I hope to see you again in Egypt.
Oh, maybe one day.
Okay, have a good day.
Okay.
Have a nice day. No problem, sir. You're welcome to
Are you
Egypt.
sure?
Yes. You know what is this?
Tea towel? Oh, what's that? Oh, it's to put on. It's a hand thingy.
Time to come here.
Yeah. Oh, it's because my hair's on.
No.
Oh, it's very kind. Okay, well, thank you very much.
No,
Very
I
kind.
like England. If you wanted to help me, okay.
Okay, well, that's very
Give
kind.
me something English, fine.
Oh, it's okay.
We actually don't
Thank
have
you.
any.
We don't have any.
We don't have
I'm
any.
sorry.
Give me this first. If you want to give me some Egyptian,
We don't have any.
okay, maybe
This is
later.
why we said no.
No problem, no.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
I hope
Very
to see you again
kind.
in Egypt.
That would be lovely. Thank you.
See you later.
Let's relegate it.
Oh, well, we got away with that. Well, there you go. You just witnessed it firsthand. You know, we were coming down the pyramids and, you know, we said we haven't got any cash, which is a lie. But we're not going to tell them we have cash. And he's just given me a sun cover up. There we go. This is a funny look.
Always worth remembering, we're not the worst British people to have come to the pyramids.
That's true.
So it's about 10:30 and we've just finished at the Great Pyramid. So we're actually going to get some food at Khufu's restaurant because we made a booking online, which you can do, and I'll leave a link in the description so you can book it too. Booking is recommended, but we're getting off now to get some food. We're here at Khufu's restaurant and we have an incredible view of the pyramids. We're sat outside. We haven't done the Sphinx yet, but we had a booking here at 11 a.m. It's currently 10:30. The food here looks incredible, so very excited to try that. And then we're going to hop back on the coach and go to the Sphinx, and then head back to the panorama view, which is like the first thing you see, and then go back to the visitor centre, which is actually the first thing you see after buying the tickets and going through security, because we were like, let's not read any of the stuff, let's just go and see them before it gets busy, which I think is the best way to do it. But yes, now we're going to get some food. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. What's that aftertaste?
It is.
I can taste that.
Exactly. That's why I say it's like a bone drop.
There's probably little grains of Khufu's pyramid in all of the dust flying around us. So really, I just drank a little bit of Khufu's pyramid.
Wow.
I could have just drunk a little bit of Khufu's body. Possibly not.
I think we got so lucky.
Absolutely.
We were the only ones
It's a
in the
great day.
tomb when we went into the Great Pyramid, and I think that's like unheard of, to be honest.
Yeah. It's been a fantastic day. It's been well organised, well figured out. Good Ubering skills
Yeah.
from you eventually.
When we were going into the pyramid, I was trying to take a picture of the entrance, and of course, the person who scans your ticket saw, and he offered to take our photo. And like, I already had my phone out to take a picture, and so he was like, "Come on, photo." And it happened so quickly.
And he works there. That's the other bit.
Yeah.
Like,
He was actually someone who worked there, so I was like, "Oh, okay, maybe he is actually being nice, and we'll actually just take our picture." But then he went,
Yeah.
At the
Universal
end.
symbol of you. I have
like,
done a
oh.
little thing for you now.
"How much did you give him?"
I'm gonna give him 50, which is like 75p.
Yeah.
So like at the end of the day, I was like, this is a token of gratitude.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it's not that much
No.
at all. Like it's probably not. It's not a lot. For
The
an
photos
Egyptian,
weren't great
let alone
either.
not a lot for
I
us.
don't look good in them. It's been a great day. Now we're going to get some food. The food at Khufu's restaurant was incredible. We had several small plates from the breakfast menu and everything was so tasty. I highly recommend booking a table in advance and visiting the restaurant even if you just want some time to relax and to be out of the hot sun.
Okay, we are now back on the coach to go see the Sphinx. We had a wonderful brunch. Yeah, so the breakfast menu we had was small plates, but if you come later in the day for like lunch, they have like menus that you can actually choose from. But we are on our way to see the Sphinx. So the coach drops you off in a little car park, and then you have to walk a few minutes to the Sphinx. It's currently like midday, so it's the hottest part of the day, and you can really feel it.
Heading towards the Sphinx, you'll pass stalls selling lots of tourist merch. Bartering is very much a part of the culture here in Egypt, so if you do want to buy something, don't be afraid to haggle. Now, we didn't realise this at the time, but we did enter the Sphinx area through the exit. In our defence, we were just following the people in front of us. A sphinx is built with the face of a human and the body of a lion to represent the power of the pharaoh. The Great Sphinx of Giza was built to honour Khafre. It is roughly 72 metres long and 20 metres high. It faces the River Nile and is seen as the protector of the pyramids. By this time of the day, it was far too hot to be outside for a long amount of time, so we didn't stay at the Sphinx for very long. We hopped back on the coach and headed back to the panoramic viewpoint.
And this is the panoramic view of the pyramids. Wow, amazing.
After a quick stop at the panoramic view, we headed back to the very beginning to have a look at the Visitor Information Centre. This is where you can learn all about the 3 pharaohs who had pyramids here in Giza, and there's several artefacts on display here too.
This is the Sphinx Entrance, which we are now exiting from because we couldn't get an Uber from the Great Gate, but we're going to exit out this way and fingers crossed we get an Uber. So, as you can see, we're back at the hotel now, and I'm actually in my pajamas and the dressing gown that the hotel gives us, having a very cozy evening. It's very nice. And now we've ordered room service because we're tired. But it's been a fantastic day. I can't believe we went to the pyramids. I can't believe we went inside the pyramids. It was incredible. So I'm just editing this video and I realized I never signed off and finished it. So I'm sorry about that, but I really do hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful in some way. If you did, please do let me know in the comments. If you have any questions about the pyramids, leave them in the comments and I will get back to you as soon as possible. If you did enjoy this video, please do give it a thumbs up. I already have a video review out about the hotel that we stayed at, so if you're looking for accommodation in Cairo or Giza, check out the video in the description, and I'll also leave it up on screen at the very end. And subscribe for my next Egypt video, which will be a more broader travel guide to Cairo and Giza. So if you want to find out about a few more things you can get up to whilst you're in Cairo, hit that subscribe button and I'll upload that video very, very soon. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye!